Good afternoon, folks. Today I want to do a video with everything going on right now with Astro World and the economy and the inflation. I wanted to do a video concerning increased empathy. And the reason I wanted to pick that is because there seems to be an issue right now, I think, with a lot of people. I call it the station WIIFM. What's in it for me? And we're losing focus right now in self development and other development for other people because of the fact that we're playing the station WIIFM and we're losing that emphasis. And on some of this, I blame on the COVID or the past COVID because everybody was isolated and certain people feel more empowered than they did before, but this has created more self interest, narcissism, and we've lost focus on where we need to be. And I think some of this has to be what's gone on for the last 4 years in the bipolarization of political strife as well. And the point here is we've kind of lost that common consciousness. And the first step in increasing this is increasing empathy. And the thing about that is, I have this saying, and then part of this is because I'm Native American everything has a soul, everything matters in life, everything from a rock all the way up to human beings. And it goes along racial lines, ethical lines, everything, that everything has a soul. So, as a society, we got to stop and think and reflect where things are. And we're not doing that right now. And it's somewhat, as a psychologist, it kind of not does, it bothers me, not kind of, it does bother me. And to increase your own empathy or the help of other men or women and minorities and children, is that we got to stop and reflect on values or human values of life. And the way to do this is we just step back, like I did just did in my chair, and stop and reflect and say, get off this emphasis of being on station WIIFM and reflect on, if I do this for this individual, will this have an impact on this individual's life? So part of this is also is talked about in the Bibles, uh, the Quran, the the Christian Bible, the Jewish Bible, about helping others and how this becomes sevenfold, tenfold, because this is the essence of a society. This is this is where we're missing the boat on this, is that we have to help others and not necessarily, like I said, get off the station of WIIFM, but on what the consequences or the not so much the consequences as the advantages of helping other people. And by helping other people, it it increases our self-esteem and our own self-motivation. So, in other words, for instance, a friend of mine who's uh, looking to come to the United States, I reached out to help that individual because the fact of the matter is not saying what's in it for me, but just to help that individual. And then once I helped that person, I realized I felt this good intention in my own life. Also saw that with helping somebody else on some psychology issues. And I also saw this with another friend of mine that I was helping with some issues. So when I talk about this, and this is not going to be a real long video because it makes somebody's life better when you reach out to help them. There's a video out there that I'm really on YouTube that one of the actors uh, talks about, and I forget his name right off the hand. But he said, when you're climbing the ladder of success, and this is when you're climbing up, you reach up and you reach down for somebody else. And that's how you achieve the ladder of life. I have a saying, it's called karma. So if you have this positive, and it's part of my channel anyway, positive vibes. If you create this positive vibe where you're helping other people, then that vibe increases things in life. So the issue here has become when you want to increase empathy with people, the first thing to do is you have to stop and think and reflect not what it's going to do for me, but how that's going to impact somebody else's life. And like I said, I know that we've lost that boat on that, and we need to get refocused on that. And part of that is we've got bad leadership going on right now. We have people that are just out there polarizing issues without stepping back and looking at it and say, how is this helping other people? How is this growing the society? How is this growing the human race? How is this helping minorities? And this is just not happening right now, folks, because we lack this empathy. And like I said, some of this I blame on post COVID and everybody being so isolated that it's like having a kid throwing a bunch of kids in a candy store and say you get whatever you want. Everybody's just so excited that they're able to get out and do things. So these are some food for thoughts to think about. But remember, the goal in life, any society, is to help others improve their life. And if you help others improve their life, that in itself helps you improve your life because you're out helping others. And there are people that are doing this, but we just need to get refocused and get a lot more people doing this as well. Anyway, I wanted to thank you. Please hit the like and subscribe button at the below. Remember my new book out, Don't Buy That Lottery Ticket, is now available on Amazon. Please, it's $4.99. Very good book. It's 38 pages. You can read it probably in a couple hours. Very short book, $4.99. Excellent book. It's one of some of my better writings. Anyway, I wanted to thank you for the opportunity, and please hit the like and subscribe button because it helps my channel. Anyway, which is called Positive Vibes. Anyway, thanks, folks. Have a great day. Bye.